In this video, I'm going to show you 8 different ways on how to save money when purchasing Apple tech, either new, open box, or slightly used from various different retailers all over the internet. And even if you know some of these tips, I think you'll be surprised by some of the other ones that I have for you. But before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tech shenanigans. Let's get started. Okay, first off, did you know that you can save 10% on purchasing Apple goods if you are a college student? Now, what might be common knowledge to some might not know that you can actually get 10% off in store when purchasing brand new Apple tech, as long as you have some sort of student ID available to show them. This offer is only available to current and newly accepted college students, their parents, faculty, staff, and homeschool teachers of all grade levels. In a state like California, where the sales tax is 9%, 10%, you're essentially saving the sales tax when you do the student discount. But that's still a nice discount to get from Apple directly. Another great feature is that you can get 5 of Apple's most pro applications, including Final Cut, Logic Pro X, Compressor, Motion, and MainStage, all for $199 total. Logic Pro X alone is $199 for regular consumers. So if you're a student, this is an amazing way to get into the Apple ecosystem at a discounted rate. Moving on to our second tip, did you know that you can actually purchase refurbished Apple items from Apple directly? Hidden at the very bottom of their webpage is a certified refurbished link that gives you a wide selection of Apple tech, from desktops, laptops, iPads, iPhones, Apple Watches, and more. You can usually save around 15 to 20% off the regular price by purchasing refurbished directly from Apple. And what's great about this is that all of these items have been inspected by Apple and they're backed by a 1-year warranty from Apple directly. Some great deals include Mac Studios at $17.99, Apple Watch Series 8s for $60 off, and a whole lot of other options that you got to check out for yourself. I'll put a direct link in the description box below. My third method has become increasingly enticing due to the consistent discounts available through Amazon.com. For example, at the time of this recording, you can get a brand new M2 MacBook Pro for $200 off. Or you can get a basically brand new 2021 MacBook Pro 14-inch with 16 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte hard drive for only $2,000, which is $500 cheaper than what was offered by Apple last year. Plus, Amazon has a great return policy and is one of the most reputable retailers in the world, making it a great option for purchasing Apple tech. Okay, now we're going to talk about the fourth tip, which is honestly a little convoluted, but in my opinion is totally worth it. Did you know that when you want to make a purchase of any kind, it doesn't necessarily have to be Apple, Google Shopping really does a lot of the homework for you. Simply go to google.com and type in the Apple product that you're looking for. Once you hit enter, filter your results by clicking on the shopping tab, which will show you retailers from all over the internet who are selling either new, open boxed, or used options of the product that you're looking for. For example, in searching for an Apple Watch Ultra, I can see that Best Buy sells it for $799, while a refurbished version of the watch from Rebola USA is $617.99. A simple Google search saved us at least $182 if you're okay with getting a refurbished version. But other than that, you can use Google's shopping feature to your advantage. The fifth method is my go-to when I'm looking to buy something directly from a big name retailer and I can't find it for the price that I'm looking for. And so I utilize some key features that certain retailers have that some others don't. For example, I purchased my Apple Watch Ultra as an open box item from Best Buy months ago, right when the watch came out, for 20% off the retail price. And I can assure you there was nothing wrong with this watch when I bought it. No scratches, no bumps, no scuffs, nothing. Absolutely brand new. The only downside was that the charger that it came with did not work. But all I had to do was go back to Best Buy, explain to them that the charger wasn't working. They swapped it out with a brand new one, no questions asked. A lot of times, big box retailers like Best Buy will have open box or gently used options available on their websites. You just have to sift through the fine print to find it. But once you do, you can possibly unlock huge savings that are usually only available to friends and family of Apple employees. Which brings us to our sixth topic. And to all my Apple employees out there, both retail and corporate, I apologize for the headache that I'm about to cause you. Because if you did not know, friends of Apple employees, friends and family of Apple employees can enjoy a 15% discount on almost anything that Apple sells. If you're looking to buy brand new Apple gear from the company directly, and you know someone who works for Apple, and that includes Apple retail, then that person, if they're so kind, can get you 15% off of most Apple tech, including laptops, iPads, watches, and more. This is called Apple's Friends and Family Discount. And since I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, I have a few friends who work for Apple corporate and who work for Apple retail. And every now and then when I need to make that big purchase, I just call one of them up and say, hey, you cool with me using that 15% you got there? And 99.9% of the time, no questions asked. It's absolutely sure. What do you want? Let me get it for you. The only trick is you can't purchase it directly yourself. They have to purchase it for you. But what usually happens is you have a phone call conversation. They ask for your credit card information. You get charged on your credit card and it's shipped to your mailing address, but it's purchased through them. So you can't track the order, you can't track the shipping or anything like that, but you will get updates to your email address from Apple. It will come to your door. It is your product. You can absolutely register it in your name. It is yours. You paid for it, but you get 15% off. And if you use the Apple Card, then you get an additional 3% off there as well for a total of 18%. The seventh method specifically involves an online and New York-based retailer named B&H. Now, if you're not familiar with B&H, they are a company that has been around for quite some time. They have a physical store in New York, and then they've been a presence online for many, many years. They are the go-to spot for content creators who are looking for cameras, for lenses, for microphones, for tripods, for iPads, for laptops, for desktops, anything and everything that you could ever possibly need to create absolutely anything. B&H has been a go-to for years. And one of the key reasons people loved shopping from them, not only because their customer service is phenomenal, not only because their prices are phenomenal, but for the longest time, they didn't collect tax when purchasing items from them. Well, eventually states like California caught on, and now you have to pay tax when you purchase from B&H. But what did they do? B&H was smart, and they started their own credit card called Payboo. Now, what Payboo is a credit card that in essence, when you purchase an item from B&H, and you are charged the local government tax for that product, and you purchase the product through the Payboo credit card, B&H will actually give you a credit equivalent to what you paid in the tax. So let's say I buy a brand new M2 Pro Mac Mini for $11.99. In California, my sales tax for that would be $116. The Payboo card would charge me $11.99 plus $116 for the Mac Mini, but I would get rewarded $116. So it's like the tax is being given back to me, which I think is a phenomenal feature. And if you're someone like me who purchases tech, who purchases gear all the freaking time, then the Payboo card may be something you want to look into. And the eighth and final way that you can save money when purchasing Apple tech is by utilizing services like Facebook Marketplace and Nextdoor. Look, I know the internet can be a scary place and there are untrustworthy people everywhere. But if you do your research just a little bit, analyze the listing, take a look at the photos, take a look at the description, make sure everything looks legit. If it sounds too good to be true, aka brand new unopened AirPod Pros 2nd generation for $99, then it's most likely not true, and don't waste your time contacting the seller. But if you see something that looks genuinely good, maybe like a slightly used laptop or a slightly used iPad, hell, I've sold many an Apple Watch on Facebook Marketplace. I've sold my old desktops, my old iMacs on there. So there are trustworthy sellers out there. You just have to fish for them and find them a little bit and do some research. But if you do, you could save a ton of money by opting to buy slightly used versus buying brand new from Apple directly. This is a great way to save on tax, and you can get a steep discount on gear that someone probably doesn't even need anymore. So if you have the time, the energy, and yes, the hustle to sift through Facebook Marketplace and Nextdoor, then you can find an amazing deal. Until then, let me know if you have any other great tips when it comes to purchasing brand new Apple tech. Leave a like for this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.